You're doing this all because of a little kid that haunts you in your nightmares, quite literally. And the worst part about it, she pops up more frequently, all because you got traumatized. And to be fair, I cannot blame you for being traumatized, because you had to go face up against him. So I decided to give out my own opinion for every dragon in FinalCrazez. And hey, let me know if you agree with what I have to say. Same goes if you disagree. You like it or not? Let me know. This is going to be just for anime version, so manga version, I'm still reading. I'm not going to lie. And it's been a little bit. In fact, how long has it been since I made a FinalCrazez video? Yeah, my bad about that. I'm not going to lie. But here's another one, right? Alright, the first dragon I actually want to get into is the first one that got done dirty the most. And yes, I'm talking about Ultimatia. She was set up for failure and I just felt bad for her throughout the whole entire fight. And if I'm being honest with you, it was not even a fight to begin with, I'm being honest. It was just her just getting bullied. And I don't care what anyone says, she's a straight baddie. But watching her getting violated made me feel some type of way. Don't get me wrong, she 1000% deserve it. I just want people to die peacefully. Meanwhile, you kidnap some people and they get murked out of nowhere. And imagine if you was a kid too and your parents disappeared out of nowhere and it's all because of Ultimatia. And don't worry, in her BS excuse like, oh, it's all because of God. Bullshit! You're doing this all because of a little kid that haunts you in your nightmares, quite literally. And the worst part about it, she pops up more frequently, all because you got traumatized. And to be fair, I cannot blame you for being traumatized, because you had to go face up against him. And spoiler warning, if you have not seen FinalCrazez yet, for some reason you're watching this, hey, W though. But Ragnar literally got his head chopped off and he still refused to die. So he put his head back on like it was nothing. Like, you cannot stop him. And you know, the same person that walked through your time stop. Hello, nah, I don't blame you for that. I really don't. But I will 1000% say that you still deserve what happened to you. But that brutally, I don't know. At the end of the day, she was a villain, but it made you question, it's like, is she actually a villain? And the answer is yes. That violation was just that brutal. And then not only that, she got bullied from Crimson. And it's like, you cannot make this up, bro. You can't. And at that point, you're just watching a whole victim than anything else. But hey, what can I say though? I feel bad for her. I like her design a lot. Would smash. But man, her violations was actually OD. Even though she deserved it though. Now, since we got done talking about Traumatia, let's talk about the person who really wanted to go protect her and did absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And people was like, yeah, he did stuff in the manga. But hey, listen. Until I see something what he done animated, or he does something really crazy in the manga, so I'm still reading it now, I'll give full props to him. I'll drop everything what I said about him. But until the time being, he's one of the most disliked dragons in my personal opinion. Not like, oh, that everyone just dislike him. No, I personally don't like him. Because like, you might be wondering, oh, well, why you just dislike him so much? Why you diss him every single chance you get, every single time? Because every single time he had the opportunity to shine. And guess what happens? Nothing. Oh, I'll try to help you out, Ultimatia. I want to try to do as best as I can to do something to help you out. And do absolutely, he gets folded by slime. Twice. Not from a different way. I can understand it from a different way. And okay, I understand that. But he gets folded from the same way. Same way. How can you make that up? You can't make it up. You can't. He could have sensed him. He could have just done something. But he just got folded twice. And the crazier part is, every time he tried to do something, it was all for nothing. So all his efforts was put down into the drain. It's like, oh my gosh. Get this dragon out of my stream, because at this point, he's just filler. He's just filler. I'm sorry if anyone likes this dragon, but Cosmo, I found you another team member you can put in your party. Because yes, he's useless. At least he has some firepower. Quite literally, but useless. So there you go. I'm not gonna lie, I really did win ham on him. But that's my genuine, honest thoughts about him. Hey man, guys, stick true to the video. Now let's talk about the dragon that made Ragnar who he is today. It's like, yeah, Ultimatia played a huge part in that, which 1000% she did. 1000%. But she didn't make him start his journey though. And it was basically this first dragon, the special grade dragon. Yes, I call that special grade because that dragon turned Ragnar into a whole monster. And if I'm being honest, I don't know what his name is, but I'll call him a wannabe Frieza because he tried to pull off his pose. And I'm not gonna lie, he pulled it off with the ore farming, which I'll give him props for that. But I gotta deduct some points for him though. And the main reason why is because how fast he got violated from Ragnar. Because Ragnar saw a fear DLC pack on him and he installed it. And he scared him to the point that he he decided to go up to his final form. He didn't even decide to go to phase 1. And he straight up pressed him from his sheer aura alone, which is really crazy to even think about. And he got one-shotted too. And it's like, yeah, man, you did absolutely nothing. I don't really have that much things to say about you, but you was just that weak, and the fact you let someone press you that heavy just for him standing there alone, which I get because his fight or flight reaction started up, but at the very end you was basically Ragnar's stepping stool, and the creator made sure of it too. But I 1000% give him props for not running away. Don't get me wrong, it would have been the smartest thing he would have done. Would he got away from him? Maybe not. I'm not too sure on that, but he stood there and fought until the very end, even though his ego was literally his whole entire downfall. But that's how it is for most of the dragons. He still fought at the very end, even though he got one-shotted though. Even though it wasn't even a fight, he went out in style. And what I mean in style, because how he was dressed, and also because how Ragnar done him dirty. Last thing I gotta say, if Ragnar didn't gain his power from before, he would have done the same thing all over again, destroyed everyone, and left him alive, which is the dumb part. I don't know if he just forgot about him or decided to go like, I'll just leave you be. This is just going to be like, I want you to tell everyone about what we did or whatever. That bit him in the ass backwards. And the reason why I said backwards, because that's a Ragnar from the future that came to the past and got his way for free. You reap what you sow, and that's exactly what happened. And now here's the last Dragon I want to go talk about, the one that simps over Ultimatia. First off, he need to go back off away from her. Little does he know she's mine. I mean, what? Who said that? Not me. I didn't make the rules. But no, all jokes aside though, this dude is a definition of pure ego. Like, he thinks he's all high and mighty, but at the end of the day, he's just a weak little dragon. Yes, I said a weak little dragon. He could mess things up if he wanted to with summoning a whole bunch of tornadoes, but in all reality though, his ego was too big that he decided to chase someone down all because he got offended. And when I tell you he can fall for rage bait so easily, he did that. And he don't care if he's near death too. He would not care, which I find mind-boggling to begin with, if I'm being honest here, because he just kept on talking to himself over and over again, and Crimson was like, yeah, let me just go and just rage bait him. Like, he's stupid for that. If I'm being honest, he's really stupid. And on top of that, they said, oh, I do everything for Ultimatia. Oh, I'm so in love with her. Bro is too afraid to even talk to her. What makes you think that she's gonna like you back like that? You're just there for her purpose alone, and she calls you weak on top of that. If she calling the first person weak, what makes you? He will be the type of person who will let her step on him and will actually enjoy that, which I don't understand how people would enjoy that, but it makes zero sense. He's stupid. In my personal opinion, he's stupid, and all he is a carrier, and that's all he's going to be to her. You're going to take me to point A and point B, and there's nothing you can do about it. I can call you names, this and that and the third, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's basically how Ultimatia is to him. He'll be directly on his knees and be like, yes ma'am, I'll make sure to do that. Like, get that bullshit out here, man. Like, come on now. Like, you cannot be that down bad for someone. You cannot be. It's actually diabolical that you just be that down bad. At this point, dude's just trying to be up there with Sanji, but he can't reach that peak level yet. He need to put more training to that, but he can't do that because he's gone. He's done. He's been rage baited, and that's all on him, and there's nothing he can do about it, because at the end of the day, what's done can't be undone. I know I was supposed to make this video a long time ago, and I did say that, oh, if this video done well, so I'm not going to ask a no like goal whatsoever, because it's 1000% my fault. I'll just do it again whenever, if y'all truly enjoy this though. Speaking of which, if y'all do enjoy, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like as well. It'll tell me, hey, I did enjoy this video, and I want you to make more. And hey, if you're new here, you might as well hit that subscribe button. You see that subscribe button right there is looking mad weird right now. Click on that and it'll look normal. But all jokes aside though, I really do hope that y'all enjoyed this type of video. Truly, I do have a Twitch, Discord server, and a Nintendo channel. All those things will be in the description. On my Nintendo channel, I'm playing Xenoblade 2 right now, so if you enjoy Xenoblade 2 or are curious about that and you want to watch my journey on it, hey, then there you go. But that's besides the point though. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time in a different video. If not, I hope you have a good life. I love y'all.